Hey, what's going on, Creek? I'm Ethan, and let's get right into it. Even though there is a bye week in football, there's still lots to cover in sports. Let's take it down to Zach, who has more.
Thanks, Ethan. Time for our exclusive interview.
I'm Madison Willis, I'm a right side, and I'm number 6. It's been going really well. We've been winning a lot of games, and I think the team has gotten a lot closer. Having the feeling of killing the ball and getting the point, the energy. My cousin started playing it at a really young age, and so I always loved watching her.
The Lady Cougs cleaned house last week, bringing out the brooms and sweeping the Springwoods up out of here. Check us out Friday as we take on Cy Ranch at home.
Brad Scadler, position wide receiver, number 25. I said the season got really well. Went uphill a lot, especially considering that we started 0-3, and then we ended up getting it together and made some changes, mainly in special teams, and everything's been looking good. Highlight of my high school career is probably the last game. I got a really long touchdown. That was the first big play that I made. I'd say my best thing I bring to the team is my returning skills on punt return for sure. After a loss, I'm usually just really mad, and it's like trying to just move on and say, whatever, next game we'll get the dub. My hardest thing was definitely because I missed out last season. As a lot of people know, I fell off the roof, and your boy kind of broke everything. So having to overcome that and be able to come back and play football is definitely the hardest thing.
This past week, Big Blue rocked the Rams, rolling to a 41-20 dub. Brad Scadler rumbled his way to a $146 through the air. To top it off, he sprinkled 2 touchdowns on him. Come out next Saturday and get a 60 burger from Northbrook at Tully Stadium.
School IDs are important for school safety. Here are some reasons why you should always wear your ID.
Hey, put your ID on, please. Put your ID on.
Badge, please.
Good morning. Please get your ID on. Thank you. Hi. Put your ID on, please.
Now for the second installment of our comedy, Ups and Downs.
Oh, hey, Dom, what's up?
Sup, Ryan? Nothing really. Just walking around for no real reason.
That's pretty lonely if you ask me.
Yeah, right. Boring to witness. sit around and linger in my thoughts, probably wander around for 15 minutes till the tardy bell rings.
Why are you always ironic and sarcastic? Is that how you naturally are, or do you like force yourself to come off that like that? Seems kind of rude, you know.
Honestly, I could care less at times. I just really want to get out of this mental deprivation chamber. Maybe focus on more of my drawings and comics.
Yeah.
Maybe even start up a Zen garden.
That'd be pretty neat. You never answered my question.
See you, Ryan.
See ya.
Cell phones are everything in today's age, but they still have their consequences. Audio Video 1 has a news package for y'all.
Research found that people check their phones every 12 minutes.
I mean, it's crazy that we've never been more connected, but we seem somehow to be so distant from each other. And I just think it's everybody's want and desire to want to feel connected to everybody. And I just think consistency is big. These kids will respect consistency. But if you say, well, guys, you can use your cell phone today, but you can't use it tomorrow, and you can use it the day after that, that's confusing to anybody. And so the first policy, if I would say anything, is whatever your policy may be, just be consistent with it. I was talking to a teacher the other day who mentioned that they have an app on their phone that accumulates points for the class for not being on their phone. I think it's called Pocket Points or something. I was like, man, that's awesome. I need to start implementing that. And so there's hundreds of strategies out there available for you to have effective instruction and have the cell phone either be part of or not part of the class. Stop letting this little thing run your life. So definitely more self-control on the student's part for sure.
You're on the phone. Sometimes you're allowed to be because your teacher permits it. But if you're on your phone and you're not supposed to be, it could be confiscated. It could be you have to pay $15 to get it back. It could be a consequence like after-school D-Hall. It could be DNC. It just depends on how serious and what's going on in the class. Improving it, I mean, I think we're gonna have to accept it because it is the way of life.
Cell phones can be a distraction, but also a resource when used appropriately. I'm Jamie for Cougar Productions.
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again on This Week at Creek.